Stillness is often misunderstood. Most people hear it as rest, as stopping, as stepping away. That's not explicitly what the Stoics meant. In Stoic terms, stillness is about alignment. It's the moment when the noise settles just enough for your judgment to return to center, to help you to become more congruent within yourself. And that's not because the pressure goes away, but because you stop letting it pull you apart. Founders feel this pressure constantly. Urgency, expectation. There's always a sense that if you pause, you're somehow falling behind. But it's usually the opposite that's true. When you move without alignment, every decision costs you more than it reasonably should. You end up reacting instead of choosing. Instead of making decisions, you just answer on something because you feel like you have to do that right now. You confuse motion with progress. Stillness isn't about removing any responsibility. It's about restoring your proportion. Marcus Aurelius put it this way. He said, to be like the rock that the waves keep crashing over. It stands unmoved and the raging of the sea falls still around it. Put that image in your mind for a moment. A rock in the sea, the waves crashing around it. The rock doesn't fight the waves. It doesn't retreat from them. It doesn't hurry anywhere. It holds its place. Now, it's true that enough water flowing around that rock is going to cause it slowly to erode. But as a founder, that's not going to be in your lifetime if you're like that rock. The rock holds its place. That's what calm actually is. That's what calm's actually about. It's not the absence of pressure, but the refusal to be displaced by it. When leaders lose their alignment, when they come out of stillness, it scatters their judgment. It makes their decisions feel like they're multiplying and like there's way too many to make. Everything feels heavier, but it's not because the work got any harder. It's just because you're out of alignment. You're out of center, right? Stillness is how you bring that back, not by stopping action, but by pausing long enough to remember what matters, what doesn't matter, and to know then what has to wait. Restraint is not weakness here. Let's be clear about that. Restraint here is precision. The moment you stop being pulled outward by things that don't need to pull you is the moment that your authority returns inward, that you come back into inner congruency. That is alignment. And that's not specifically just rest. That's stillness, and always stillness before strategy. Let's go.